Today we've got the 2014 Hyundai Tucson. We're going to be taking a look at the Rhino Rack Roof Rack. So this style is going to be for our raised rails. If you've got the naked rooftop, go ahead and use our fit guide to take a look at the options for that. But this one in particular that we're going to be looking at is for the raised rails that are already on the vehicle. This kit does have 165-pound weight capacity. Of course, you'll want to double check your OEM spec for the rails that are already on the vehicle. It does have a 49-inch crossbar with 3 1/8-inch bars. So that way you've got your measurements as far as if you're going to wrap something around it opposed to the T-slots. When using the T-slots on this particular rail, the rubber within this is something you may have to trim back for your particular accessory that's going to go on this rail. The Yakima Jetstream does have an option that is not something you'll have to trim or make any adjustments to. It just slides through and that rubber grommet goes out of the way. The end caps for this are just this little blue key that's going to take that off. We do also carry an option that's got a metal locking assembly. That's something we've got online if you're in an area where you may be concerned about someone trying to remove things from your roof rack. A couple measurements I've got here for us. I've got 2 1/4 from the roof to the bottom of the rail, and then 3 3/4 from the roof to the top of the rail. This is going to be important just to keep in mind because this does have a sunroof on this particular one. You might have the same situation. Also, any of your accessories that are going to be wrapping around the rail, you just want to make sure you've got enough clearance between your roof and the rail itself. This roof rack is going to be great for any type of carrier or bikes, whatever you want to put up there. Very, very easy to install, very little work at all. I'll show you how it's done. So this kit here is going to come with a set of 4 legs and 2 crossbars, our tightening key, and then the key for our end caps. To install the legs onto the crossbars, we're just going to 1/4 turn our key on this cap, and the cap just slides right out. There's our locking mechanism on the inside there. We're going to take one of these legs, making sure that this mechanism that holds our nut in place is also being slid in straight, because that's just what's going to hold our tightener. And then the whole assembly slides in. If you do have a little bit of trouble coming in, there's some squeeze tabs right here that you can push that allow to make that a little easier. We're just going to leave that cap off for now because we are going to have to tighten up once we're up on the vehicle. Now, to show the ease of install on this one, very, very simple. I know I'm going to be putting a cargo carrier up on this, so I've got a 28-inch difference between the two, space that I'm going to need between that. So I'll just get this kind of slid up there, and then I'll show you how we're going to tighten that down and make sure everything's squared away. Just kind of try to get that far end out as far as possible so you're not fighting the little bit of difference you got. That's 28 inches there, so once that's all set, we'll just go to the other side, kind of make sure that all the rubber that is sitting on the sides is out the way it's supposed to be. Now, using the provided hex key that comes along with it, it is an extended key, so that way you can get down to the hardware at the bottom. And we're just going to go back and forth between the driver and passenger side, slowly tightening those up. Once we've got this one somewhat set, we'll hop over to that other side here. So this tool is interesting in the fact that this little curved bar is going to be your indicator of when your torque is right. That bar is going to straighten out once you've gotten it to the proper torque setting. Once you've got the roof rack on, proper torque, and double checked all your feet as far as them sitting on the rails, just go ahead and get that end cap back in there and lock down. You want to do that on both sides. And that'll do it for our installation of the Rhino Rack Roof Rack. My name's Ian with eTrailer. Have a wonderful rest of your day.